Hello, dear ones. Father Peter John coming to you from All Saints Orthodox Church in Bloomington, Indiana. Christ is in our midst. I want to show you something. What you're looking at is a mosaic. It's a mosaic icon of St. Tikhon of Kaluga. He lived in a tree. He was one of the dendrites. His tree in particular was on the banks of the Vatbrika River in Russia. It was a giant old oak tree that had been hollowed out over time, as sometimes happens. He's in there one day praying. He was a monk, a solitary. And as he was praying, along came Prince Vladimir riding on his horse, and he was out hunting. Well, he came upon St. Tikhon, and he saw him, and he demanded that he leave his property immediately. And then he raised his whip as though he were going to punish St. Tikhon for being there. When he did this, which was a mistake, by the way, he raised his whip in his hand, and his hand went completely numb. And he realized that he was being punished for trying to strike a holy man. So he repented, and he apologized, he asked forgiveness, and then St. Tikhon prayed, and the prince's hand was restored. Now, the prince not only repented, but he said to St. Tikhon, I want you to live here on this property, and I want you to build a monastery, and I will make sure that all of your needs are provided for. How's that for a switch? So the prince financed the building of a monastery, which St. Tikhon dedicated to the Dormition of the Theotokos. So he founded this 15th century Dormition monastery there on that property, which was then filled with monks. People flocked there because they wanted to be with this holy man. And St. Tikhon served as the abbot of that monastery for the rest of his long life. It's a beautiful story. He reposed in 1492 when Columbus sailed the ocean blue, as I recall. So I wanted to share with you not only the story of this great saint, this beautiful story of repentance and redemption, but also to share with you the view of this new mosaic of ours of St. Tikhon of Kaluga. Christ is in our midst. He is and ever shall be.